Now to the Bahamas, where the media is questioning the government's transparency laws. Here's our correspondent DeAndre Hamilton with how the Prime Minister is responding.
The Bahamian media continues to prod at sitting governments on their apparent reluctance to shore up transparency and accountability and penalties through legislation like a Freedom of Information Act or anti-corruption legislation. The Davis administration is no exception, except this government has gone on record repeatedly that it is not a chief priority. When he addressed media on the third-year anniversary since coming to office, Prime Minister Philip Davis expounded on this stance.
When I walk and talk to Bahamian people, meet their families, they don't speak about the Freedom of Information Act. They don't speak about campaign financing laws. What they speak to me about is relief from cost of living, action on crime, access to healthcare, wanting opportunities. They want new businesses. They need to be able to understand what we are doing for those. And so those have risen to for my priorities, and those are the things that we've been addressing.
There is also a call for campaign finance reform. As it stands, there is no window to see who is fiscally backing political parties.
Campaign financing, wherever they are, there's always loopholes to get around it. The idea of campaign financing is to streamline and to ensure that you don't have what I call improper financing of campaigns.
But in a country where corruption allegations are rife, with top police under investigation, politicians on trial for malfeasance, and cases of abuse of power, many demand that government must open not just a window, but the door to transparency. Prime Minister Davis said this is what he's done.
We're not discounting our promise to introduce anti-corruption legislation. For example, we just passed the Ombudsman Bill, which is a component to the anti-corruption legislative regime.
DeAndre Hamilton reporting.